As we know, we are living in the world of technology, analytics, and robotics. 50% of jobs which you see right now in the field of accounting won't be there in the near future. This is what the reports comes up. IMA, we spread across 150 countries with around 140,000 members.
Hi everyone, നമ്മുടെ കൂടെ ഇന്നുള്ളത് ഫെനിൽ വടക്കൻ സാറാണ്, ഇൻസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂട്ട് ഓഫ് മാനേജ്മെന്റ് അക്കൗണ്ടൻസിന്റെ സീനിയർ കൺട്രി മാനേജർ ഇന്ത്യ. വെൽക്കം ടു ലോജിക് സർ.
Thank you.
My first question is that why CMA certification stand out to be the most wanted certification right now in the market?
That's an interesting question. And now when we really look at CMA, I think before that I need to talk about IMA. IMA, Institute of Management Accountants, is the professional body who is responsible for CMA, Certified Management Accountant Certification. IMA, we spread across 150 countries with around 140,000 members. And this growth happened, especially if you look at last few years, the kind of growth happened for CMA is tremendous. I think one of the factors for that is what's happening in the industry. As we know, we are living in the world of technology, analytics, and robotics. And it's creating a lot of disruption in every industry as well as opportunities. So even that's getting into the accounting finance industry. 50% of jobs which you see right now in the field of accounting won't be there in the near future. This is what the reports comes up. So what we need to do, we need to equip ourselves with the relevant skills which is required for the future. Now, CMA as a certification helps in that. Every 5 to 6 years, IMA go around the world and ask the employers what kind of skill set you are expecting in your CFO team. And we create, or we do this process, we call it job analysis study. And as part of job analysis study, we create something called Management Accounting Competency Framework. Based on this Management Accounting Competency Framework, we upgrade or update our syllabus according to the industry requirement. I would say same as one of the reasons behind one of the sought after is again because of the relevance of the certification. Whether your certification is future ready, we create or update the syllabus according to the industry requirement. And another one, as we discussed, because of the changes happening in the industry, we need to equip ourselves, especially in the time of finance transformation. We need to have the skill set to support that. And again, CMA as a certification come forward for that. And CMA as a certification, we cover 12 core practice areas of management accounting. And people or students or members can work in any of these domains. And as a certification, create more importance to finance, performance, decision making, and strategy. So we call it as management accountants are value creators and strategic business decision makers. And that's how CMA is different in the market.
Certified Management Accountant. അപ്പോൾ ഈ അക്കൗണ്ടന്റ് എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ everybody will think that it is a financial accounting. അപ്പോൾ how does CMA, Cost and Management Accounting, differ from this usual financial accounting?
So we are more a management accounting body. What you said is right. That's a real scenario when you go to the market. When we talk about accountants, people look at accountants as chartered accountants who are looking into audit, tax assurance, and that area. So management accounting is altogether into a different domain altogether. Where definitely a management accountant should know financial accounting. So if you really differentiate, or if you really look into that, we need chartered accountants, public accountants, management accountants in the industry. Each one of them are looking into certain areas of business. If accountants look at more into audit, tax, assurance, compliance, management accountants looks more into finance, management accounting, performance, decision making levels. So it's all about how people want to look at their career progression. If you are someone who's interested in more in audit, tax assurance, compliance side, you can get into the accounting field. But management accounting, I would say, as starts where financial accountants finish their jobs. If financial accountant look at what happened in the organization, management accountant look at that and help organization in making the right decision for the future. So I always say management accountants are forward looking, more dynamic, whereas accountants look at what happened, whether everything is done in the right format. They do the valuation of the company, and management accountants are more into value creation for the company. So that's how it's different. But when you actually talk to the people, that is where people start realizing how accountants are different from management accounting. And I always see anyone who's interested to become a leader, who want to be a decision maker, they always come forward to look at CMA or management accounting as a domain for their career.
സാറിനറിയാം 25 ഇയേഴ്സ് ആയിട്ട് ലോജിക് സ്കൂൾ ഓഫ് മാനേജ്മെന്റ് ഈ എഡ്യൂക്കേഷണൽ ഫീൽഡിലുണ്ട്. ഏകദേശം 17 or 18 ഇയേഴ്സ് ആയിട്ട് CMA പ്രോഗ്രാം ലോജിക്കിൽ ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ സാറും ഒരുപാട് വർഷമായിട്ട് ലോജിക്കിനായിട്ട് റിലേഷൻഷിപ്പ് മെയിൻറ്റെയിൻ ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. ഫ്യൂ വേർഡ്സ് അബൌട്ട് ലോജിക് സ്കൂൾ ഓഫ് മാനേജ്മെന്റ്.
I think it's not few words. I cannot stop myself with few words. Logic is, I would say, in India especially, is part of IMA growth. One of our first partner was approved provider in India. Maybe you started with few numbers, the way how they have grown. I think more than that, what I really appreciate about Logic, the commitment the entire team, management and faculty team got to their students. I've seen students coming from different backgrounds. Some of them, yes, they are very good in their studies. Some of them, maybe I would say, cleared their graduation or post-graduation with the required marks, but they're not extra brilliant students. The interesting part, which I've seen, the way how they committed to the students and helped them to grow. So in a way, I would say Logic is doing a great job in uplifting the social community or social requirements. So they helped many students in completing their CMA certification, getting into job across the world. And I would say now Logic remains as one of the best partners and platinum partner of IMA is because of the commitment and long-term relationship which we have with Logic. So no doubt Logic is one of the most sought after training institute for CMA certification.
Okay, the most popular question as a faculty എനിക്ക് വരാറുള്ളത് is about job opportunities. ഇപ്പോൾ ലൈക്ക് CMA സർട്ടിഫിക്കേഷൻ ഒരു USA കോഴ്സ് സർട്ടിഫിക്കേഷൻ കോഴ്സ് അല്ലേ, അപ്പോൾ is there any opportunity in India എന്നുള്ള ചോദ്യമുണ്ട്. What is your take on that?
Very good, very good. ഇത് പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ ആരോ പറഞ്ഞത് US സർട്ടിഫിക്കേഷൻ ആണല്ലോ, അതുകൊണ്ട് ഇനി US മാത്രം പോയി വർക്ക് ചെയ്യേണ്ടി വരുമോ എന്ന് ചോദിച്ച ചോദ്യത്തെ പോലെയുണ്ട്. Now, if you really look at in India last few years, the way how CMA has grown or the number of candidates joining, getting placed, working in the industry is changing a lot. The challenge which I'm personally facing right now when the companies come back to IMA saying that we need CMAs from or even part qualified CMAs, we get very few responses. So in one way, I'm happy to say that the CMAs who got placed in different multinational companies, yes, I think maybe around 5 years back, if this question was asked, I need to maybe come back and say that, yeah, the awareness level of CMA in many corporates were not there. Now, thanks to our CMA candidates who placed in different organizations, they created the benchmark of CMA. Now, the interesting part is many organizations are coming forward, are interested to hire CMAs. Now, definitely the opportunities are there. They work in the field of finance, accounting, planning, investment analyst, risk analyst, or business analyst, or financial analyst, pricing, costing. These are some of the areas which I've seen, and I was so interested to see some of the new profiles coming for CMA are into like financial crimes. So there are different opportunities. So if you really ask me which area we need to look at or which are areas which we need to look at working, you have 12 core practice areas of management accounting you're covering. Any of these areas you can look at working as a CMA. So there are a lot of opportunities. What I would request, especially for students of Kerala, when you are studying with Logic, I am confident their faculty members with rigorous training classes and the number of hours of delivery, they will ensure you that they deliver the entire knowledge required for you. Now the next part, what you need to look at, you need to prepare, which is a systematic preparation is required, and practice as much as questions possible. So we always say practice, practice, practice. Now one thing you're done with your CMA, I'm sure you passed the CMA and you branded as a CMA. The next thing which is required, which is most important, ഞാൻ പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് പറയും കേരളത്തിലെ കുട്ടികൾക്ക്, പലപ്പോഴും പല കമ്പനീസിൽ നമ്മൾ അപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ വരുന്ന ഒരു പ്രശ്നം എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് നമുക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയാവുന്ന കാര്യമാണ്. എന്താണത്? കമ്മ്യൂണിക്കേഷൻ സ്കിൽസ്, ലാംഗ്വേജ് സ്കിൽസ്, കോൺഫിഡൻസ് ഇഷ്യൂ. ആൻഡ് ഐ വുഡ് സേ our students are good in studies, they know the topic, but they lack the communication language skills because of that they lose their confidence. Now what we need to do, make sure you start preparing talking in English, and that will help you start talking within your class, your classmates. That will help you to improve your communication, and all the best wishes for everyone who is preparing for CMA.
ഇത്രയും നേരം ടൈം സ്പെൻഡ് ചെയ്തതിൽ താങ്ക് യു സോ മച്ച്. ആൻഡ് സാറ് പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ, കുട്ടികൾ ഈ പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ സ്റ്റഡീസിൽ നമ്മൾ 100% ഡെലിവർ ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട് ആസ് എ ഫാക്കൽറ്റി, ആസ് എ ലോജിക്, ആസ് എ ഹോൾ, അക്കാഡമിക്കലി, പ്ലസ് ഇപ്പോൾ സാറ് പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ കമ്മ്യൂണിക്കേഷൻ സ്കിൽ ഇസ് വെരി ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ്. അപ്പോൾ ആ കമ്മ്യൂണിക്കേഷൻ സ്കില്ലിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് നമ്മൾ ഒരുപാട് അതർ ആക്ടിവിറ്റീസും കൊടുക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ സാറ് ഇത്രയും നേരം സ്പെൻഡ് ചെയ്തതിൽ താങ്ക് യു സോ മച്ച് സർ.
Thank you very much.
Logic School of Management.